So if I was to come and see you to have my pelvic floor examined, and then have you give me some advice on exercises or techniques that I could do at home, what would that assessment look like, and what would those exercises look like?
Okay, so that's a very, very broad topic, Ross. I'll try and simplify it down a little bit, but basically, like we said before, getting checked is really important. So you'd want to come in, would have a really specific pelvic floor exam. Now there's the option to do an internal assessment. There's also the option to do an external assessment and kind of build you a program from that and from your symptoms and from your the information that you give me. But basically we think of your pelvic floor like we think of any other muscle in your body. So we want to train it for strength and we want to train it for endurance. So basically I would set you a program that would give you strength-based exercises and then endurance-based exercises. And then once you kind of get a base level of that, we would build that into really functional exercises to make sure that your pelvic floor works when you're doing all the activities that you're doing during the day. Okay, so I might give you a bit of an example. Do you want to pop down onto your back? And then I'll talk you through kind of what a basic level of what we would do. So if you're just relaxed down there, the first thing I'm going to get you to do is work on some endurance. So what I mean by that is we're going to do some pelvic floor holds and kind of see how long you can hold for. I'm going to pop my hands just here through like the bottom of your sit bone and through here. And all I want you to do is take a big breath in. Good. And then as you exhale, that's it. I want you to squeeze and lift and hold your pelvic floor. Don't squeeze your bottom. Just hold your pelvic floor.
Clearly I haven't done this before.
Hold. Good. And then inhale. Feel everything relax. Turn your pelvic floor off. Good. And now you're going to exhale again. That's it. And you're going to squeeze and lift and hold. That's better. So originally Loz was using her glutes a little bit too much, but now she's settled that off and that actually feels really good. Good. You're going to do it again. So you're going to inhale. As she's inhaling, she's turning your pelvic floor off completely. And then as she exhales, she's going to squeeze and lift and try and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that right?
And she's kind of lost it towards the end there. So that is like the initial kind of endurance-based work that we would do. We would find the point that you fatigue at, and then we would work that. So if Loz is fatiguing at around 4 seconds, we're going to work her to about 5 seconds and aim to try and keep her there. So that's the first level, and then we're also going to look at our strength work as well, which would just involve me getting you to do on and off contractions. Okay, so we wouldn't worry about the breathing so much, we'd just be like on, off, to try and build a little bit of strength there as well. Okay, so that's the first kind of 2 phases that we'd work through. Once Loz is really comfortable with that, working with that, we would progress her to do that in different positions. So we might just do one of those positions. So you're going to get you to turn your pelvic floor on, and then you're going to lift up into a bridge. Okay, and you're going to hold it the whole time. So let's inhale, relax everything. Good. And then as you exhale, I want you to squeeze and lift your pelvic floor and then lift your bottom up off the bed. That's it. Come up. Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. And then lowering back down. Okay, how does that feel?
Pretty good.
So we would kind of get into all these positions to challenge Loz's strength in those positions. It's easy to kind of turn it on in one position, but as soon as you're moving, it becomes a little bit harder. So we need to try and challenge that as well.
I think I'm the prime example of why you need a professional to go through it with you.
She's very well. All right.